Madam Deputy Speaker. I have two sons, and I cannot imagine life without them, let alone losing one to a murderer. When Helen McCourt was murdered in 1988, her family lost a beautiful young lady with a whole life ahead of her. It is impossible to understand the pain they must have felt all those years ago. But of course the pain has not stopped, because the cruelty continues. It is indeed cruel not to allow grieving families the opportunity to lay to rest their loved ones. And this cruelty must be dealt with. Helen's Law will mean that the Parole Board must consider this cruelty when reviewing an offender's suitability for release. A murderer who refuses to reveal the location of a victim's body is not suitable for release. Parole Board guidance is already clear that offenders who withhold information may still pose a risk to the public and therefore be denied parole. Helen's Law will, however, make it a legal requirement for the Parole Board to consider the withholding of information when deciding if an offender should be released. Helen's Law follows the tireless campaigning of Maureen McCourt, Helen's mother. I want to praise the bravery and tenacity of Helen's mum, who, through a terrible tragedy, has managed to bring about these much-needed changes. Murderers who refuse to disclose where their victims are located only prolong the suffering of innocent families and deny them a proper burial. This legislation will mean that families will not have to endure a lifetime of suffering of not knowing where their loved ones' remains are. They say that time is a great healer, but not in cases like this. The only thing that can help to start healing the wounds is to support victims' families through this bill.